Hey guys, what's going on? Tempest here, back again for another Need to Know News video. As you can tell, I flipped my little beanie here upside down from the last video. I was using the Punisher side and now I'm using the Daredevil side. At the end of the day, I'm not too sure which one I like better. Maybe the Punisher. He's a little bit of a badass. But moving on to a Need to Know News video. First thing we're going to talk about today. It was a little hard to find some news. Surprisingly, there isn't too much news, in gaming going on right now. But I did manage to, go in the trash and find some. First thing we got to talk about is Mass Effect Andromeda. We've heard, countless rumors of, it's going to come out at this time, it's going to come out this time. We've seen, tons of people being, I don't know what the reasons were, but they just decided they wanted to leave the Mass Effect Andromeda game, midway through making it. So we thought, maybe it was going to hinder the developing process of Mass Effect, but we just got some new gameplay. Well, not really new because this is actually from 2014, but just a new glimpse into the idea of Mass Effect Andromeda, what it's going to be like and everything. They actually have the storyline built for us, so we know what we're going to be getting into. But the first thing here is that they're showing off what the jetpack is going to look like, because there actually is going to be a jetpack in Mass Effect 4 or Andromeda. I want to say Mass Effect 4 just because it's easier, but I do like the name Andromeda. It sounds pretty cool, and it sounds fitting for a game like Mass Effect. But the first thing about this game that we need to understand and accept is that Shepard is not going to be in Mass Effect 4. Their quote is that the trilogy is done. He had his time in Mass Effect 1 through 3. We know, if you played Mass Effect, I don't want to, give out any spoilers, but if you know what happened at the end of Mass Effect 3, then you understand that it probably wasn't too likely that Shepard was going to be in another Mass Effect game, especially, the condition that he was in at the end of the game. But there are no rumors or news on, who the main character is going to be in Mass Effect 4. Is it going to be a male or female? I'm not too sure. Probably going to be a male. That's just how things go. But the game is going to be coming out in 2017, probably, January, February. They said that they tried their best to, have it come out this holiday along with Halo Wars 2 and Gears of War 4, but they just, they don't think it's going to happen. But January, February is definitely when the game is going to be coming out. It's going to be coming out on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC. And other than that, the story is basically, they're going to be going into the Andromeda universe. They're going to, humans are going to actually be aliens now, and they're going to be trying to go into planets and colonize them, or, just, go looking around the planets. It's going to be, the biggest Mass Effect experience everywhere, ever. When you, got in your ship, and it's been a while since I played Mass Effect, but, I remember, playing Mass Effect and going from, system to system, galaxy to galaxy, and just having so many different options. I could go there, I could go there, and now on the Xbox One, because all three Mass Effect games were on the Xbox 360, so the capabilities of Mass Effect Andromeda are, probably limitless almost. It's probably going to be 3 times bigger. We're probably going to have 3 times as many galaxies to explore as we had in Mass Effect 3. And basically, the best way that they're trying to describe on how this game's storyline is going to go is that they are the foreigners, and they're going to be going into planets and trying to colonize them. And there's going to be some enemies that aren't going to take too lightly of us stepping onto their planet. They're going to fight back, and we're going to have to fight them back to take their planet and all that stuff. There's also going to be a new indigenous race that we're going to be fighting. They have no name or what the species is going to be, but I forget what the species is that we were fighting in, because I get 2 and 3 messed up. I know there's like some sort of like insect bug species that we were fighting in Mass Effect 2, I want to say, and then in Mass Effect 3, we were fighting some sort of metallic species. But I definitely should use the Xbox backwards capabilities and play 1 through 3 again, because they were fun games and I enjoyed it. But they're saying that the new IP is looking good, the servers are good. I'm not sure if multiplayer is going to be a thing in Andromeda. We know that we've had multiplayer Mass Effect before, but we don't know if it's going to happen with Andromeda. They haven't said anything. All they're saying is that the servers are looking good, no problems so far. And it's going to be staying third person. We're not going to be able to go first person or anything like that. And that's basically all we have on news for Andromeda. Moving on to Call of Duty. I know that I'm a little late on this, but just to say it, Call of Duty 2016 is supposed to be set in space. No news yet on what the title is going to be. It is going to be the people that made Modern Warfare. They're going to be making this game here. So I want to say that's going to be Sledgehammer, because Infinity Ward made Call of Duty Ghosts, and then the game after Call of Duty Ghosts was Advanced Warfare, and that was Sledgehammer. And then Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was made by Treyarch, so now it's going to be going back to Infinity Ward. Okay, so it's Infinity Ward. I thought it was Sledgehammer. Nope, Sledgehammer still has a year to get their game going. So the next company is Infinity Ward. I like this thing that Activision is doing. They have Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer games, and then they have Treyarch under their fingertips, and just the rotation that they have. 3 different developers. They have 3 years to make a Call of Duty game. In the past we've had Call of Duty games, it only took a year to develop them, but now that they're, being put on, platforms that are a lot stronger than their predecessors, it's going to take, a lot more time than 1 year just to make the game. So I like that they're having 3 companies work on the game, and it gives the other companies to get that time to have that 3-year cycle. I'm not sure if I would be down to have that for Halo, if we should have 2 other companies making Halo. I wouldn't be, I wouldn't object to that, just because I don't like 3v3. I don't like what they're doing with Halo. So if 2 companies wanted to hop in and try their luck at, doing better than 3v3, I would not be opposed to that. But a lot of people are not excited about this, Call of Duty game that's supposed to be set in space. A lot of people want boots on the ground. They don't like, Advanced Warfare, where you would jump in the air and then you would dash in the air. It made it just, they just want, a simple gun gameplay. Just like me, I wanted, no Spartan abilities, nothing like that. I just want it to be like how it was in Halo 1, 2, and 3. Not saying that I want another Halo 1, 2, or 3, but I want a game that doesn't have Spartan abilities and all that stuff, jumping around. I want my boots to be on the ground. But we've had, I think it was Call of Duty Ghosts. There was a mission in the campaign where you were up in space. But to have the whole entire game be set in space, I just don't think that's a good idea. But who knows, we've never had a Call of Duty game set in space specifically, so if they do it like this, we'll see how it goes, and they're testing the waters, so, there's nothing wrong with trying something new, but I think it's a little bit risky. Moving on to some Xbox news. Phil Spencer says that you shouldn't expect Xbox One to, do what PlayStation is doing right now, and making a Xbox 1.5 or Xbox 1.5 or whatever. Sources say that the PlayStation 4 is supposed to be a go still, making the PlayStation 4.5. And that publication is already in the works, and they're going to be having a upgraded GPU for the PlayStation 4. Phil Spencer says that he doesn't see a reason to make an Xbox 1.5 or whatever it's supposed to be called. He doesn't want people to go inside of their Xboxes and individually update parts and hardware and stuff. He says that the servers are good, the technology in the Xbox One, the power and all that stuff, the GPU is reliable, and there's no reason to make the change yet. He says that if there is, any indication that they should upgrade and make it stronger, then they will do that. But right now, they're saying that they don't have a problem with the Xbox One, and either do I. I think the console has gone a lot better than when it first came out. So I don't think that they should do any huge update. And then he also said, of course, that Halo 5 PC release is unlikely, as it is Microsoft's baby, and they are not going to be too willing to hand it out to PC or PlayStation to let them test the waters, even if it is going to bring in more fans to Halo, which I would not object to. It just you have to understand from a business point that Halo made Xbox, and without Halo 2 and Halo 1 and Halo 3. Xbox would not be where it is right now, and PlayStation would have a lot more sales and all that. And then the last thing, not really talk about it, but just to show you guys, I'm going to link this down in the description below. A lot of stuff happened on April Fool's Day. We've had a bunch of video game developers make, just funny jokes and stuff, from Assassin's Creed to The Witcher 3, to Dark Souls 3, to Hearthstone. So if you want to see the whole list and have a good laugh and see what the developers did to troll the people that played the game, you can look at down below in the description. And that is going to do it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can definitely shout in the comment section below. Like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more videos coming soon. I'm not going to be streaming tonight, unfortunately. I got to watch The Walking Dead in less than an hour it's going to be. So if you live on the West Coast, The Walking Dead is going to be starting for you at 9 p.m. So it's going to be the season finale, 90 minutes, and then after that, I don't think Walking Dead would be back until October. I think is usually how it works. I think so. I think that's how it works. I'm not too sure. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it. I will catch you guys later. I will definitely be streaming tomorrow, not today, unfortunately, but I definitely wanted to try to get a YouTube video out. I said I was going to grind. I mean it. Just, sometimes work gets, kind of caught in the middle, and then you have to work around it. But tomorrow, I definitely will be streaming a lot, and that goes for the day after tomorrow as well, because I'll be off. But enough rambling. I'll let you guys get on with your night, and yeah.